What's up, everyone? It's Turner Fan 77, and I'm back with another episode of By the Numbers. And in this week's episode, I have a very special guest. I couldn't do this alone. I have Corey Wilkies and Music here to join me tonight. So let's get him on here.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for joining me tonight.
Yeah,
How you
absolutely.
been?
I've been doing really good. Busy, but good. So,
Oh,
can't
that's good.
complain. There's nothing bad, but man, sometimes things get crazy and time gets away from you, just like tonight when I was trying to get on.
You think it's my fault? I had rescheduled
No, you were
some.
good. You were good. I still was late. So
It's okay.
that's life, right?
Yeah,
So
stuff comes
nothing
up.
bad, but doing really good, busy, but having a lot of good times hanging out with friends. And I was so happy to be able to hang out with you again because
Yeah,
it's been too long. It's
it
been too
has
long.
been. It really has.
Yep.
Um, but we're here to talk movies,
Yeah,
but we have to get something. We lost somebody very special in the movie community, the Blu-ray community, whatever you want to call this community.
absolutely.
Um, Guy, aka Caveman, he passed away a couple of days ago. Um, I was blessed to know him. He was a big supporter of me and Dave's early on when we had like three people watching.
Oh,
Guy,
absolutely.
guy was there, man, always in the comments. I was very saddened when I got the call that he passed.
Agree.
Um,
Agree.
I remember he came on and did By the Numbers, and he picked some wacky movies that I had
but
never seen.
But that's what's cool about the community though. When you meet some people like that push you outside of your
Exactly.
normal boundaries, that's a cool thing to have somebody expose you to some things you're not used to. Because
Yeah,
you might find your next absolutely favorite movie or not, but
you never
but
know.
it's cool to get outside of your box, and
It
he
really
he
is.
definitely would do that.
And I'm blessed to exchange texts with him every
Hmm.
now and then. And please pray for his family, his wife,
Absolutely.
Miss Caveman. Um, Corey, is there anything you want to share?
I'll just say that I never want to say like, oh, like look at me now or whatever. I have more people following me now than I did then, but I'm still super small. But I would say Guy Caveman and Miss Caveman would jump into my streams and be very supportive when I was even way smaller than I am right now. So I'm small now, but like even way smaller. And it was very cool to have people like that too. They did not care how many followers you had or
Yeah.
if they could get any. And I'll say this is the same between you and Dave too. I had the same experience with the two of you early on when me jumping into this, where people who do not care how many subscribers you have and they don't care if they can get a benefit out of it. They just are
Hmm.
like, you know what? You sound like a cool person. Let's get on here and talk about some movies. And it's very refreshing to have people that have that type of attitude that they're not going into it thinking like I'm going to get a benefit out of this. It's other than I can meet a new friend and
Exactly.
have a cool conversation with somebody. So yeah, you get a benefit of that, but that's cool when that is the end goal of things. And definitely felt that with him and Miss Kate, man.
Oh
So
yeah. Um, Again, my condolences to you, Miss K Man.
hmm
Um, we'll be always thinking and praying for you. And hopefully Guy and David are upstairs
oh, they're
watching the
watching some
movie
movies together, man.
and Guy telling some dad jokes.
Yeah. I'll miss that. I'm gonna say that right now. I know it's
Yeah.
a little thing probably, but
Yeah.
it was always fun seeing the
Hmm.
dad jokes coming through from him, and I'll say that too. Not to be corny, but like before we came into this, I looked up my Instagram chat with Dave before we got on here
I'm
and
glad.
looked at some of the last ones, and I was like, you know what? It's tough to meet cool people and have them leave you, but you got to look at it's much better that you had that experience with them than not ever getting to meet them. And very blessed that I got the little time I did with both of them. So I'll just say
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I mean, there's a day doesn't go by, or a week goes by, at least a couple times a week that I
Oh, you
look at.
think about them all the
I
time.
think
Yeah.
about him. I read our texts, especially
Yeah.
like if I'm having a shitty day.
Hmm.
Like he would bust my balls. You can just read the text, and busting my balls. I love it. It's like he's still with me. So,
Yeah.
um,
That's the
again, let's
thing.
get.
So that's the weird thing about YouTube. I never thought about this piece of it, but I've done that before with Dave, and I'm going to do it with Guy too because he was on my channel and I was on other things with it too. But that stuff's out there, and I've even done a stream with my mom, and I could see going back at some point and
Mhm.
rewatching that and not wishing anything, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
it's kind of it's a different thing I was not thinking about when I started doing this, but it's kind of archiving some things. And,
yeah,
like people can go back and be like, hey, was Corey annoying? Well, let's see if he was, like, but I know I'm making light of it, but just trying to keep it light. But
yeah,
it's
yeah. I get it.
cool. It's cool to, yeah, I went back both of them. I was on different streams with them, but on my channel had both of them on, and
Yeah,
it was very cool to be able to just go back and yeah, flip it on for a little bit and
yeah. It is nice.
hear the laughs and the like the
Mhm.
pokes back and forth to each other, and
Yeah.
it was a good time.
I remember that time you were on the by the numbers and you were angry. Your scores are really bad. I will never forget that.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah,
cannot forget that one.
yeah. Um,
Sorry, not to go too far
no,
on
that's
that
good.
one, but uh, that that will be one that sticks in my brain forever because I sent my original scores to Dave, and he was like, "Are you okay?" Like he literally, I'm not joking. He like replied, I don't remember the exact reply, but it was along the lines of, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm just pissed. I was in a bad spot. I just work
Right.
was crap, and like nothing." Life ending, but it was just everybody knows you got times where crap just leans on your
Yeah.
shoulders a little bit. And I was on the salty side of things and I sent the scores and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry. I'm not in a good spot. Give me a second. If you're okay with tomorrow, I'll send you new scores." And he's like, "Okay, yeah, do that." The next day I sent them. I think they were better, but he was like, "Are you still okay?" And I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Well, these are still not that great." I'm like, "Well, this is what you're getting from me for today."
That's
But
funny.
you
I
know,
remember that. That was
yeah.
funny.
I have a good laugh about that. But that's what's great when you have some friends you can look back and have some
Hmm.
laughs of some memories like that. But where he's just like, "Dude, are you are you
Yeah.
okay? Because you're like being really harsh on these movies right now." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sorry."
Both Guy and Dave will be missed.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
get in the comments here. I got an early one uh, from. I'm not quite sure who this is,
Oh,
but
Chilo. Chilo is a good friend of mine. Yep.
okay, he
Yep.
subbed in my channel, so thank you for that.
Oh,
I
thanks,
appreciate
Chilo,
that.
man.
Appreciate that. This is from earlier.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Him and his wife
Yeah.
Dee, they have Our Jurassic Chaos as their channel, but
Oh,
they're
okay.
cool, very cool people.
What's up, Tiana? Thank you for being here.
Our Canadian friend.
Yeah, Movie Hunter, thank you.
Hey, movie hunter.
And Nana, did you Blackwell? Hello,
Nanette.
everyone.
What's going
Okay,
on?
I'm terrible at names,
No,
so
that's all
I
right. I mess them up
apologize.
all the time.
And then Holland, hey, Richard Corey.
Mr. Holland.
And then there's Miss Caveman.
Miss K, man. Love you.
Yeah, we're thinking about you and praying for you and your family.
Absolutely.
And then Holland saying hi to everybody saying hi to everybody. I'm not gonna go on here. This one says deleted scenes. Hey, Wilky's good to meet you, Tron fans. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, deleted.
I don't know who
That's
this
awesome,
is.
man.
Um, can you fill me in on who that is?
Deleted scenes. He streams a ton. He's got a great channel. He's all and I mean this in a great way. He's all over the place. He streams a lot of things. Like there's live streams where it's like his personal opinions on things. Some that are, they dive into, there's one that they're diving into, different series, but definitely great friend. I'm actually going to be on his channel this Sunday,
Oh, awesome.
hanging out. So great channel, great guy, fun to hang out with.
And this one says, I find your channel. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thanks to Nat. Love you.
I love that. He loved you both very much. He loves yeah. He supported everyone. He's one of the biggest supporters.
I'll tell you what, he was one of the early ones. Like, I think anytime we start out, and I know I'm still super small, but there's like people early on where you're like, it's like, wow, I'm put back by the support you give me, kind of a thing, you know. Like, I put out 2 videos and you're like, hey, I like what you're saying and keep going. And he definitely was right there. And it was, I don't know. It was very cool to have people like that in your corner when you're starting out and you're unsure about yourself. I'm still unsure about myself, but when you're just starting out and putting videos out and you're kind of out there waiting for the negative feedback, and you have somebody like that in your corner saying like, you're doing good and keep going. He definitely was there early on.
Very early. Like, again, he was.
Oh,
he
like
took the
nobody, not like anybody knows me right now, but like even less people. He was like, Corey, keep going, man. And so I appreciate that.
John says, good evening, everyone. K-Man was a great friend to me. Said things to me I'll never forget. All those things bettered me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good guy.
Absolutely.
Everybody saying hi. Jeff. Should see here. Let's see who. Hall knows. Let's see how Corey scored these tonight, right?
We'll see if I'm in a better mood than the one we were talking about earlier. There's a couple.
Awesome.
I wasn't in a really great mood when I was scoring them, but we'll just say that. But
well, there was one movie I had very low expectations, ended up really liking.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm excited to find out which one that is.
Well, again,
we had a mix. We had a pretty good mix on this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did. Again, Caveman, rest in peace.
Absolutely.
Mr. Caveman, we love you. We're praying for you. And so we got one more thing to discuss before we get to the movies. And I am lost. And I am totally lost. Okay. There was another passing in the music.
Oh. Yeah.
If you don't know, anybody that doesn't know me, Kiss is my jam. Kiss was my favorite band. And I was heartbroken to see that Ace Frehley died. I know you're into music. Do you have anything? Are you a Kiss fan, or did you listen to Kiss?
I am, but I'll never say like I'm the biggest fan, and so people can like trump me on my knowledge of Kiss. But I will tell you what, I have great memories of Kiss. My brother was or is 6 years older than me, so there was times where I was very young, and I'm an older guy. Look at all the gray. You know?
Me too.
So, yeah, but I'm older. but
I bet you not by much.
But 6 years older than me. I spent a lot of time hanging out with my brother. He was very cool guy. Love him to death still to this day, and got to hang out with him and his friends. And I got exposed to some music maybe earlier than I thought. And Kiss Animalize, that album was one of the first ones. I think that was the first Kiss album I was exposed to that I was like, parents got upset about me listening to, and so I wanted to listen to it more, kind of a thing, you know. I think that was the one with Heaven on Fire.
Yeah, it came on with Mark St. John was the guitar player at the time.
So anyway, that was my first introduction to it, and of course, what you can't have, you want even more, and so parents are like, no. So I dug into them even more after that. But Kiss Animalize my first introduction, but then I dove into a lot of the rest of it, and iconic. I mean, You can't talk about rock music without throwing
Kiss.
Kiss in there at some
Yeah.
point, you know, and
They dominated the
stage
70s.
show. And
Have you ever seen them live?
no, I wish I could have, but no, I never did.
I got to see the original lineup on the reunion tour, of course,
Oh, nice.
which was phenomenal. I've seen them on the Revenge tour, the reunion tour,
Mm.
Kiss Aerosmith tour. Probably about 5 or 6 times I've seen them. Great
Oh,
shows
nice,
each time. Yeah,
nice,
I
nice.
would anytime they came in the area, I would go.
Oh, nice.
Um, but yeah,
I'm in a smaller location probably
no, I am
than.
too. I'm south of you, so
Oh, that's
I mean,
true.
I have to drive. I have to drive. So
That's true. That's true. Sorry.
we're both Iowa
I try to
boys.
play that card a lot of times where I'm like, oh, I'm in a small spot. But yeah, you're right. You're not too far from me. So yeah, I just didn't make the effort. But
I get it.
that's one of those bands that there's a lot of them where I'm like, I wish I would have gone and seen them, but
Yeah.
I didn't. But yeah, iconic. And you're going to enjoy knowing that you got all those experiences watching
Yeah,
them
those
live.
they're
Yeah.
amazing.
Hmm.
Okay, let's get to the comments one more time
Sorry, I'm
before.
talking too much.
No. Miss Cayman says thank you again for all your love us. Yeah,
We love you.
always. We'll
Yeah, love
always
you.
be here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I heard that he
Yeah.
passed away this over the past week.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, now let's get on to the movies.
Yeah. I did not grab my scores in front of me,
I have your
so I'm
scores.
okay
Let me
because
pull them up.
I'll be leaning on you. So those are true scores, but I just don't have them
Yeah,
sitting in front of me.
I have to
So.
pull them. I got a notes on my thing. What do you think? I want to hold on. I'm gonna do something right here, real quick. Um, what can you see the comments on the screen there?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yep. I can.
Okay, what do you think the number 5 movie is?
The bottom one. The
Yeah,
bottom one.
yeah, the bottom.
So if I'm just gonna guess off of my experience with them, I'm gonna say VHS Halloween.
And you are correct.
Oh,
Yeah, you were very,
I
very
don't want to
correct.
like bag on it, but I was out of, and not saying horrible, so don't get on me, but out of my experience with the 5 films that we watched, that was towards the bottom for me. So
Me too. I hated this movie. I ain't gonna
you're
lie,
not holding back. I love it. I love
no.
it. Yeah, I hold back.
I fell asleep watching
um,
this. I ain't gonna lie.
I did too. I had to restart it the next day. I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
I won't lie either.
I didn't even restart it.
Yep. I had to rewind, whatever, back up on streaming, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, the next day I had to go back and be like, what's the last thing I remember? I did the exact same thing. I fell asleep
was like,
watching it.
This is bad.
I did.
I liked the previous ones. David got me into these. I would have never, I thought they looked stupid. I was like, this isn't for me. And I like found footage with Snow Ridge. You have to check these out. So I watched them. Ended up really liking them. This one, not so much.
No.
This felt like the stories were just gory for just to be gory. There was really no like they weren't tied together like some of the other ones.
I'll
Previous
agree.
volumes were tied together.
Agree.
What are your thoughts outside of the second?
No, you hit exactly what I was thinking about saying, where gore for like don't worry about the story, have something gory and something like over the top and catch you off guard. And they didn't tie together really or anything. You know, like some of those anthology movies, I kind of like them when they kind of have something that like ties between the stories.
Just a little something.
They don't have to be, they can be completely different, but there's that one little thread that kind of goes between them. And I just didn't feel like that was happening at all with them. And there were some of those where it was just like what you said, it was just like gore to be like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And then move on to the next thing. And it lost me. And like I said, I agree. I fell asleep. I'm glad you said that. I felt bad. One night I started that up. I fell asleep, and then the next night I turned it back on and tried to back it up and figure out where I fell asleep and started
Well,
watching it again so I could see the whole thing. But
I thought it was silly, the whole soda can thing.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was like, that was not like that was dumb. I was
I
like, come on.
I agree. It was just kind of corny. I don't
It
know.
was really
Or
corny.
yeah.
It really was.
And I'm okay with silly, and there's
Yeah, I don't
some
mind silly.
yeah, but that one it did not hit for me.
Yeah.
Whatever reason, I know some friends of mine that really enjoy it, but that one was it did not hit for me. Like I said, I fell asleep. Next
Me
night, I was
too.
trying to figure out where I fell asleep because I'm like, I'm gonna watch this thing because I'm gonna talk to Rich about it, and yeah, it it was not a big hitter for me. I'll say that.
Yeah. Well, IMDb gave this a 5.8.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Middle of the road. Yeah. Meh. It's a
What,
meh. Is that a meh?
meh, yeah. This is what threw me for a loop. Okay. Rotten Tomatoes. Critics score a 95%.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I don't remember what the actual, how many critics reviewed it, but I saw that. I was like, they didn't watch the same movie we did. There's just no way.
Okay, that's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
critics 95, audience 54.
Yeah.
I always find it very interesting when you see a movie on like Rotten Tomatoes or something where critics and audience are that far apart. Either way,
Yeah.
I don't care whether it's who's up
Yeah.
or who's down, but you're I don't know, when I see that big of a difference, you're just like,
Yeah.
something's up.
And Corey, you gave this a 46. No, wait, I gave it a 46. You gave it a
No,
39.
I
I
was being
can't
even
believe.
worse than you.
Yeah, you were. Excuse me. So the Faces for Radio score is a 42.5.
Yeah, it was a meh for me.
Yeah, yeah.
I enjoyed watching it, but
Oh, I didn't.
it was a meh. You know, like if I didn't see it, I don't think I would have been out anything. You know, and it's not being mean to it, but it's just I don't know, kind of corny, kind of generic, and over the top gore with no substance with some of the
Yeah,
things. But my
yeah.
humble opinion, but
And I agree with your very humble opinion, but my opinion, it sucked. Before we get to the number four movie, let's see here. I forgot where we left off. Okay. My dog is upset right now. If I didn't talk, it's because I'm trying to. Oh, okay,
I'm
awesome.
sorry. I understand that completely. And
Yeah.
that my dog, he gets all wound up. You got to take care of him. No
Holland,
worries.
yeah, Holland says it's the silliest one for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it. Check out the first four, so they're really good.
And I've heard that from so many people where they're like, it kind of dwindles off as
Hmm.
the franchise goes
Yeah,
on. But hit the first two or three.
yeah. Same Tiana. Let's see here. In the
I
middle
love
of the
it. I love it.
franchise.
A lot of
Okay.
great friends jumping in here and saying, "Hey,
Yeah. I've been looking for the first one on DVD or Blu-ray. Holland apparently hard. If you have Shutter, it's on Shutter.
I'm gonna tell you what. That was one thing I picked up on the last two. I know it's different for you, Tiana, but Black Friday sales, like some of the streaming services, they have like deals going on if you sign up for a year. And the last 2 years, I've gotten a pretty darn good deal if you look at it per month for Shutter, and I've enjoyed it. I've got my money's worth out of it.
Mm,
There's some good stuff, and I have a bunch of stuff in my watch list I still need to get to. But
yeah, I get it with my AMC Plus. That's what I.
oh, nice, yep,
Yeah, yeah.
yep.
Because I love the Interview with the Vampire series, so that's what I
Oh,
watch a lot.
absolutely. One I put in there. Sorry, not to go way off
No,
topic,
it's
but
okay.
one I put in there that I really want to watch is it Dangerous Animals or
Oh, I seen that.
I
That's
need
really good.
I need to see that one still.
That's
I've heard good things, and I saw
hmm
it popped up in there, and I put it in there. I got to watch that one soon.
yeah, that's definitely a good watch.
Yep.
Okay, Hollins gave his prediction for movie for the fourth place movie.
Okay.
So what is your prediction?
For 4?
Yeah, number 4.
Oh gosh. I'm trying to think through everything. Vicious?
You would. Oh shit. You would be correct. I almost hit the wrong
I
button.
was like,
Sorry.
you're like, you be wrong.
No, you would be correct.
Okay. I was trying
Vicious.
to think just in my ranking of the, I'm trying to remember back the scores I sent to you, but yeah, I thought that was towards the bottom for me.
Yeah. What's happened to Dakota Fanning? She had so much promise,
Mm,
and she does movies like this. Does she need
mm.
a new agent? Does she need
I
to
don't know.
read the scripts better? I don't know, man.
I hope she
Like,
got a good paycheck out of the thing,
yeah,
but
yeah. This was. I mean, I like the way it started when she got the box,
I'll agree. Yeah.
and then quickly it fell off. I like
Yeah.
the premise of this. You got to do these 3 things, put these 3 things in the box. What was it? Things you hate.
Something you love, something you
Love.
hate, and something you
Was
can't
it
live
need?
without,
Oh, can't live without, or something like that.
or something like that.
Yeah, and then she
I'm
has
blanking on
to
it now, but
um put these things in the box. If she does not do this, bad shit happens.
hmm
And unfortunately, the movie just gets bad too. Um,
yeah.
again, the premise was there, but it just quickly fell off.
I'll say the film, cinematography, or what are you going to say? The film work on it.
Yes.
I thought they had a lot of great shots in it. I thought a lot of the sound design was really good in it, but I agree with you. Like I saw the initial thing. I did not know any before you threw this out. I did not know about the movie. I'll admit that
Yeah.
right off the bat. And I was like, okay, I'll check it out. When I started first watching it, I'm like, oh, here we go, let's go. And then it just kind of fell off as the movie went on.
Yeah.
But I will say the cinematography, they did some really cool shots throughout it.
They
So
did.
maybe that's where it raised it up a little bit, that and the sound design. But
Yeah. You gave for visuals, you gave it 7, and I
yeah,
gave it a
yeah, pretty high.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, we were pretty close. Our scores are just different by 1 point.
yeah.
Um,
Really? Okay.
yeah. I mean, the highest I gave was a 6, and the highest you gave was a 7.
Yeah.
So
But I'll say the visuals, if you're just looking at some of the camera shots, some of the, whether you think it's tropes or not, but some of the things that were going on with the movie, I don't want to like spoil anything for anybody, but
yeah, I
like
don't want
if
to spoil it.
something's coming up behind you or things, some of the shots that they had, I thought they did a really good job with it. And
That one
anyway,
shot where she at the beginning where her back's towards something, she's looking in the
yeah,
closet, and
yeah,
then the person just kind of walks right up behind her
yep.
and whispers her name.
hmm
Yeah, oh, that was a really cool shot. I did like
So
that.
stuff like that right there, visual and sound design, that's like
Mhm.
it bumps it up for me because I was like, oh dang, like there was like moments like that. It had a lot of promise, I thought,
It
but
did.
there's other things that just kind of fell a little
Yeah,
flat for me.
and it
But what do I know?
and it felt longer than what this movie actually was.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
kind of it drags.
I'll agree with
Um,
that. I'll agree with that.
I thought they could have got to the ending a little bit quicker, and I didn't mind the ending. I thought the ending was unique. She had to. I
Mm,
don't want to
hmm
spoil it, but what she had to do.
hmm hmm
And then you think she like failed, and then come to find out she
hmm
didn't fail.
hmm
Um, I that was a satisfying ending.
It was interesting. I'll say that it was not bad. Um, yeah, it was just it was different than what I expected. But
This
like I
is
said,
why
I
it's
didn't
on
know anything
streaming.
about going into it. So
Yeah, this is another movie that was made for streaming.
yeah.
There's no way.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. And this is not a knock on it, but I will say that 100% streaming movie.
Yeah, I have nothing against streaming movies.
No,
I
no,
am
I
the
do
king
not
of watching
either.
shitty streaming movies. Me and David.
But there's some streaming movies that I'm like, that is amazing and it would do well in a
Mhm.
theater. So I don't mean that in a bad way, but I could see being at home streaming it.
Yeah, so it was on. If you guys want to check this out, the poster there says Paramount Plus.
Yeah. And
Um,
I'm
Oh
glad they're
shit.
putting stuff out like that though too. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool that they're doing some different things, and dang, I feel old when I see Dakota Fanning in a role like that when
Yeah.
I'm
She
used to
out.
her being like a 8-year
Yeah.
old in Man on Fire or something like that.
Yeah. Well, let's see what IMDb gave this.
Well,
They gave it a
eh, that's a
4.9.
meh, right?
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
It's a meh.
Now,
There's
Rotten
worse. I
Tomatoes.
will say there's worse things I've watched before.
Yes,
So
I
I don't want
agree.
to totally can on it, but
That's true.
it's a totally legitimate streaming horror movie to watch, like
Yeah.
in spooky season. If you just want to throw something on, I
Fold
think you'll have
laundry
a
while
good
you're
time with
doing
it.
it. You
Yeah,
do dishes or something. Just have it
yeah,
planned.
yeah.
Um, Rotten Tomatoes critic score is 41%. The audience score is 35.
That surprises me.
They were a little
I thought
harsher
the
than we
audience
were.
would be a little higher than the critics, but
Yeah. Our scores, Corey. I gave it a 54.
oh, we
You
were
gave
just
it a
1 point off.
yeah. So the average for the Faces for Radio is a 53.5.
That's the fun thing with this, with jumping into it. It's always kind of funny to figure out how far apart we are on some
I
of
know.
these.
I do like that.
Because I
Guys,
didn't add them up. That was one thing early on Dave said to me. He's like, don't add them up. Don't know what your
yep.
total score is on them. He's like, just throw your scores out there
Hmm.
and then we'll talk about them. And
See, I didn't even add mine up either until
yeah,
I just sent them
exactly.
off to Dave. I
Yeah.
don't want to know. And
Yeah,
then when I bitch,
it was fun. It was fun like that, and I jumped in with you guys multiple times doing that. And so like this time too, I was like, okay, I'm gonna write my scores down. I'm like not trying to think about it too much and just like
hmm
hit the scores. But
yeah,
yeah, just a point off the two of us. It's kind of funny. Yeah.
yeah. I would bitch like, why is this movie not? And he'd be like, Rich, it's your fault. You the one that scored it so low. And I'm like, okay, that is my
It was
bad.
always funny when you had one movie that somebody was like, "Why the hell do you make me watch that thing?" You know, kind of thing. But,
Right? Yeah.
oh,
Okay,
it's all right.
let's
That's the
see
fun
what
of
we
that's
got.
the fun of it.
Um, oh, Dakota
Yep.
Fanning. Yeah, she's the lead in this.
You know what? I think she did okay with it. It was just I don't know. I'm not going to bag on her.
Yeah.
I thought she did fine, but yeah, there was just some common things in the movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't like anything groundbreaking, but solid streaming. If you just want to watch something for spooky season, yeah, throw it
Yeah.
on. You'll have a good time
Again,
with it.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
If you have
Yeah,
that,
if you got
it's
Paramount
on there.
Plus, you're not out
Yeah.
anything.
And it's
Watch
on
some.
VOD too. I think you can.
Yeah.
I seen it on
Yep.
Fandango
Yep.
or somewhere. Okay, what do you think our number 3 movie is?
Oh shoot. What do we got left? We got
We got
Lost Bus, Tron
Let's-
Ares, and
the Sketch.
Sketch. Tron Ares?
You would be correct.
Oh
Again.
gosh.
Yeah,
Do I got 3 right in a row?
you got 3 in a row, man.
We're cheating. We're cheating.
Our number 3 movie is Tron Ares. This was our movie in the theaters for By the Numbers.
Yeah. Got out to the
Um,
theater.
Did you see it in the packed theater?
No. But I did see it. I will say this. It was an off time. So, sometimes I have to take some days off just to use days up. Not a bad problem, but like sometimes I just gotta use it or lose it kind of a thing.
Right.
And, so when I used it, it was in the middle of the week. It was 12:30, middle of the week. And, there was probably about 8 other people in the theater. So definitely was pretty empty, but not going to hold it against it. It was a very off time
Oh, okay.
to see the movie. So yeah, if it would have been like a Saturday of when it opened, then I would have been like, I don't know about this, but, it was like a week later on like I can't even remember. Tuesday, probably. I think it was like a Tuesday at 12:30 in the afternoon, kind of a thing. Definitely not a hot time for a movie theater on me. So
Yeah. What did you think of the visuals on this? 'Cause I thought they were phenomenal.
I agree completely. It was beautiful. I think they picked right up. I'll tell you right now, and I know nostalgia has a huge thing on this, and I was talking about it before on another stream, but Tron Legacy have a ton of nostalgia love for that one. My son was very young at the time when that came out,
I
and
really like that movie.
oh, I do too. I got the Blu-ray. I know the 4K came out, but the Blu-ray still looks great for me, and I might just hang on to that. But either way, love it. It was the thing, he was working for some things, and if he hit some certain goals, you know, he could pick something he wanted to do that would be fun, and he wanted to go see that in 3D, and it was brand new in the theater. And my son and I went and sat and watched Tron Legacy in 3D, and I will remember that forever, you know, kind of a thing. So that automatically is a little biased because I got that strong. Anytime you got some emotional pull towards a movie, I think we all have some of those.
We do.
Well, yeah, you know, it's like, anyway, love that one. I still think it's a great movie, but above and beyond that, me sitting down with him at a young age, watching that, a big, strong thing. But so I was really looking forward to Ares. And I thought it delivered on the visuals. And I think Legacy really hit that as well. It's beautiful. It's a very pretty film.
The red's my favorite color. So I love seeing all that red on the screen.
Yep.
But the story wise, I thought it was a step backwards.
I'll agree with you. I won't argue with that one bit.
Everybody wants to bag on Jared Leto, but he did okay.
I thought he did okay. Yeah.
I forget her name right off the bat, but the girl from Past Lives, the lead female in here.
I thought she did a good job too.
She did. She was okay.
Yeah.
But there were times they both felt stiff. Yeah. You know, I was like, come on, let's bring a lip. I know he was playing AI and it wasn't supposed to have emotions, but just come on, give me just a little something.
Something more.
Yeah.
I will not argue that point with you at all. I still thought this one beautiful. What's that?
Is it Greta Lee that was the female lead?
I believe so. I'm blanking on her name. Sorry.
But I mean, I loved her in Past Lives.
Oh yeah.
And I just peeped her in the Studio on Apple TV. Have you seen the Studio?
No, I'm not.
Check that out. That's a funny show. We're only 3 episodes in.
My pen's gone. I always have a pen here. I will remember that, hopefully.
but we have to talk about the soundtrack. Everybody's raving about the soundtrack, and it is a great soundtrack. You know, it's 9 Inch Nails. Who doesn't love 9 Inch Nails?
I was so excited about hearing what they were going to do with it. Yeah. Trent Reznor has done some great soundtracks on his own before this one, and I'm going to say I don't know if that excited me more than the movie itself.
After seeing the movie, I would the score, the soundtrack, everything is the best thing about this movie outside of the visual. It's
so good. I was actually just putting out a little poll to some people on my channel that I want to buy it on vinyl because I really enjoyed it, and some of the things I know I really like and I'm going to listen to again. I don't mind buying it physically, you know, to have it. And they had 2 color variations, and I was asking which one should I get. So they had the red. So the sleeve, the album sleeve is red and black, and it's a black vinyl. And then there's one that's a white and black with white vinyl. You know,
any speckles in it or anything?
Nope, just straight up. But you know, with the movie, there's the split between those, you know, with Jared Leto particularly. And so I was throwing that out there. So I'll have to see what the vote is. I threw that. I couldn't decide because I liked both of them, but I'm going to see what people say, and whatever the most votes are, I'm going to get that one because
are they expensive?
I'm digging the soundtrack for sure.
Are the vinyls expensive?
No, not too bad. Like $30. I mean,
that's not bad.
No, it's like nothing, but it's not like, I've seen crazy ones where it's like $60+ bucks, and those are, I'm like, kind Come on.
Yeah, those are
But
yeah.
no, it's like in the $30 range.
Well, it's
So,
not
like I
bad.
said, not nothing, but it's not like
Yeah.
it's one I can. I'm gonna get one of them. So,
I, it'd be worth the buy if you listen to it
oh
again.
yeah, yeah, it's
You
fun.
throw it on. It's a great soundtrack.
Yep.
What did you think? I'm not gonna. I don't want to spoil it, but I want to talk about the ending.
Okay.
Um,
Oh
with
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jared Leto sitting at that table, and you see the people from Legacy.
Mm,
Um,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
do you think, in your humble opinion, that we will get another Tron movie?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. That and the end credit scenes.
Yeah.
That with I'm blanking on the guy's name. Um,
Evan Peters.
the kind of the bad guy, and I'm blanking on his name.
I,
The
I, I think,
son, the
yeah,
son
Evan
that
Peters.
was
Yeah, that's his
yeah.
real name. Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
he played Pietro in
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
Quicksilver.
yes, yes, yes. Sorry, I'm horrible with names. But with his end scene, you remember seeing that when he
Hmm.
grabbed the disc at the end?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm not
yeah,
gonna don't
yeah.
want to
Don't
go
spoil
into,
it.
but um, with what you were talking about and with that, I fully feel that the intention is there will be another one. Now, whether it happens or not, I mean, money and
They
things.
took a huge loss. I
Whew,
think it's one of
yeah.
the biggest losses of the year.
Oh yeah. So that can speak volumes. So
Hmm.
that can
But also,
whether they
Legacy didn't make a lot of money either.
correct.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. Legacy did not. And I
but
still, but I think it kind of got a little bit of a cult following
yeah,
after.
I think so
And
too.
maybe Tron did a little bit too, the original, you know. But definitely Legacy. I think it kind of bottomed out in the theater and then
Hmm.
got more of a following later.
It
So
was a hit
maybe with this
physical.
one too.
You never know.
Yeah, you don't. So who knows if it actually will happen, but the way they set it up with a couple of those things we just talked about, I think the intention is that there would be another one, but financially, they will decide whether there's going to be
I
another
mean,
one or not.
hopefully when it hits VOD, that premium, you pay the
Yeah.
$20, you can rent it when it
Yeah.
shows
So is
up.
that
Like
going to
it's
be one that's going to be popping on Disney Plus then too? And
well, Fantastic Four is just now hitting Disney Plus in a week or so,
okay.
so it'll probably be a while before it hits
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
I never know with those things. It's crazy how, like I said, like me being the old guy, there were sometimes if you didn't see it in the theater, it's going to be 6 to 8 months before you saw that thing again, kind
Yeah,
of thing
now
before
it's
it got,
30 days,
yeah, yeah,
sometimes less than 30 days.
yeah. It's
It's
crazy
on
how
premium
quick
VOD.
it's out there quick. And that being part of the Disney franchise and then them having Disney Plus and wanting to get people out to
Yeah,
it, I can see them pushing it out really
yeah. If
fast.
hopefully if it gets enough, the VOD buys to push it towards a sequel.
I'm going to get in
'Cause,
trouble now because I see Sin in the comments saying that we convinced her to buy a ticket. And Sin, if you don't like it, don't blame either one of us.
don't worry.
You cannot put it, don't put that hate on us.
I'll have to check that out when it comes. IMDb gave it a 6.7.
That's
That's not bad.
respectable. No, that's respectable. That right there. Okay. That doesn't surprise me. The other one we
No,
saw where it was flip flopped with the
yeah,
critic, that one surprised me. But that doesn't surprise me.
no, not this doesn't at all.
No.
Um,
Because there's
it's
people that want to have that succeed. And I'm not saying they
yeah,
didn't like it, but I could see where audiences were ready for the next one. And I'll tell you what, when we're doing the scores for trailer, I think I put a freaking 10
I
for this
remember.
one.
Let me look.
I think I put a freaking 10 for this one. When I saw the trailer for this thing and
You
I heard
did.
nine, did
You
I?
did. You
Okay.
put a gave it a 10. Yeah.
When I saw the trailer for this and heard Nine Inch Nails come in
Hmm.
and they said NIN, soundtrack, and I was like, I'm in. Like,
Yeah.
okay, but that doesn't mean it's going to be a great movie, but some things hook you. And I knew when I saw that, I had to give it a 10 because I was like, there's no possible way I was not going to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's
Sorry.
see our
I'm
score. No,
talking a
no,
lot.
no. Perfect, man. I gave it a 72. You gave it a 76. So we're fairly
we're not
close.
far off though. No.
So the Faces for Radio average score was a 74.
Yeah. I know we were different there, but it wasn't like drastic.
No, it wasn't like you definitely like shed scored high. You gave a couple, you gave 110. I gave two tens.
The trailer was a 10, I think,
Yeah.
for sure. But because
And you
I saw
gave,
that thing and I heard the sound, the music on that,
yeah.
I'm like, there's no possible way I'm not watching that one.
So that was our number three movie. So
Oh gosh, number
let's go to
three.
comments. Yeah. Let's see, I forgot
We
where
only
I
have
left
two more.
off. I got two more.
Whew.
There's a lot of comments here I missed.
Sorry,
Okay, here
I
we
was
go.
probably talking too much, and
No. Okay,
I get all excited hanging out with friends when they.
I know, me too. Did we read this one? Yeah, we did.
Hey, Tiana.
Yeah. Say hello there. Just stopping by. Well, thank you for being here.
Yep, absolutely, Sin.
Everybody saying hi.
She's the one that's going to go see Ares and blame us for not liking it. She,
I need to go, so I'm going. Well, thank you for being here tonight.
It was
We
great to see
appreciate
you,
you.
Nanette.
Appreciate it. What's up, Nate? Hope you're
Nate.
doing well. He's gonna bust my balls. I know it. Just give him time, man.
Hey, that's what friends are for, right?
Yeah, right? I mean, I can always count on Nate busting my balls. Collector Movie Man says, "Hey Corey, how are you doing? I went and saw the Bruce Springsteen movie today. How was it? I'm interested in seeing that.
Mm,
It was really good. Oh, there you go. He said it was
there
really
you
good. The actor Jeremy Allen White does a really good job as Bruce
I'm
Springsteen. Thank
interested.
you for sharing that.
Is Nate, when you said that, sorry, not to go back, but Nate, is that the Nate I know? Like
From Geeks
Nate
and
and
Freaks?
Alex?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sometimes the names are showing up different in chats sometimes with the at symbol, and I just didn't know if it was who I was thinking of.
I see. Nate, I wish I could have seen it in IMAX. I have to drive like 2.5 hours to see it in IMAX.
I'm 2 hours
And
away from an IMAX. Too,
Davenport. Is that where you would go?
Des Moines. Des Moines is probably Waukee. So not far from where we met up, actually.
No,
But-
I actually want to go back to that theater. I really do.
Oh, that one. So that's not the IMAX, but that one was fun.
Yeah, that was a cool theater.
It had good food.
It really did.
I was like, that's what theaters have to do to get people back in.
Yeah.
Like do stuff like that. Like they had really good food. As I'm
Here you go.
spitting
Good
on my
luck.
microphone, sorry.
Hi to Nate. I'm not a huge
That was
Tron
fun. That
fan,
was
but
oh gosh.
that was long legs.
Long legs. That was what
Yeah,
I
it's where you
saw,
jumped.
yeah. I freaking
fun.
did. And I
That was
even
fun.
looked at everybody. I'm like, don't even make fun of me. I did it. I like said it out loud. That freaking doll scene. It shouldn't have been that scary.
Yeah, it
But-
was funny watching you jump.
Oh God. But sometimes that's with movies if they get the score going and just I don't know, they get the something going on with it. They get the tension building up, and that freaking thing, all it was with Doll's eyes opening up, and I
Yeah.
freaking jumped. And I owned it. It was me.
Yeah, that was fun. It was great. It was just the people we were with. Again,
Oh yeah, it was
watching
fun.
movies together. with
I'd love to
friends
do that again.
and
That was a
crowd.
fun
Yeah,
time.
we have to do that.
Yeah.
Evan, Pop Culture 3394
Hey,
says,
Evan.
"Hey, you two. Just want to remind you, Rich's favorite movie will not come in first. Just how he scores. LOL." Evan, I'm glad you are back. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. Can't wait to have you back on.
Absolutely.
I am 2 hours away from an IMAX, and the
Yeah.
price is crazy. Parking is 30, and tickets are no thing. No.
So luckily mine doesn't have the parking cost, but it is 2 hours away. So it's
Yeah.
but the last one I went to there, luckily I had some family in the area. So I kind of tied it all in where I went and saw the movie and then got to go visit some family. And
Yeah.
I got to go back to that breakfast place we were sitting at. And
I know. That was
oh
really
dang,
good.
man.
too. That was
I
really
haven't-
good.
First and last time that I've been there.
Yeah.
And I one time I was back and like it didn't work out, but we went back to visit some family and I was like, I heard there was this breakfast place that those portions were freaking crazy too.
Yeah, they were for the price.
It was
Yeah.
it was a good place. Anyway, sorry.
Holland says, as long as you didn't jump and spill you. No, he did spill his food. I
I
would
did
have
not
really
spill
laughed.
any food, but I freaking jumped and people saw me and looked at me and I owned it.
Yeah, you
I
did.
I owned it.
Nate, the movie man himself, says there are 4 IMAX theaters within 30 minutes from
Oh,
me. That's
dude,
great. Yeah,
rub it
that's
in.
insane. That is
Rub it
really
in.
insane. Okay, we are on our number 2 movie. Okay, we got The Lost Bus and Sketch. What do you think our number 2 movie is?
Oh gosh, this is close for me. Um, hmm. Oh gosh, this is a tough one. I so spoiler, I enjoyed both of them a lot.
I did too.
Um, Lost Bus? No,
It
I'm
was
wrong.
no,
That's
you're
all right.
wrong.
That's all right.
It
That's all
was
right.
Sketch.
That was like splitting hairs with me because I enjoyed both. I did not add up my scores, but I think I was pretty close on both of those. But
Yeah, let's see. I lost my track. Where we at? Number 2 was Sketch.
mm,
Now, I am glad you picked this movie because I wanted to see. I seen the trailer. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this with my kids," and I never got to it.
hmm
And then finally got to it when you picked it. And holy shit, was this good!
oh,
I I did not expect to enjoy this movie.
for what you see of it, it hits harder
Hmm.
than, or at least for me.
It did. It really does.
It dug into some themes, some topics that are everyday
Grief.
life, but they hit hard, and I think they did it in a very good way. They had some comedy kind of roped in there, but definitely paid respect to the theme that they were
Yeah.
leaning into.
It
Definitely
is. It's
respect that.
grief. It is
Yeah, yeah,
the
absolutely.
loss of a parent,
Loss and grief.
um, and how
And
you cope.
yes, absolutely. Yeah. And seeing that, like having outlets for that, and which is
Yeah.
healthy too. But it just took on a different life in this movie, with some of the supernatural kind of what they had. But I thought the visuals, the things they tied
Oh,
in
yeah.
to bring that to life were awesome for what am imagining is a pretty low budget movie that I
This was done
still,
by Angel Studios.
yeah.
They're a religion. I almost say religion. Oh, yeah, it is a
And I
religious.
know some people didn't want to watch it just because they heard their name on it. And
Yeah,
they don't, if that's a thing that turns you away, they don't lean into it with this.
they don't.
I don't think at all. But
No,
they do lean into grief and loss and how to deal with how you deal with that,
yeah,
and
and I don't think this movie would have worked if they didn't find the right children actors. Because children
they,
actors sometimes can be really shitty, and not nothing against them. I'm not saying
nope,
all
nope.
child actors
I
are
agree with you.
bad, but they found the right
Oh
mix,
gosh.
and they made the chemistry between the three of them in it's the class 2,
Yeah,
really really worked, and it doesn't their acting doesn't take you out of the movie at
no,
all.
they did a great job. And I think they added a lot to it. And I agree with you completely where sometimes with kid actors, you're kind of like, like, so somebody can nitpick it, but the three main, the brother, the
Yeah,
sister, the bully kind of, they did a great job together. And I couldn't say higher praise for kid actors for that. I thought they did a great job with it, and
yeah,
they kept me in the story and kept me rooting for them too. I'll say that. So,
yeah. I we touched on the special effects.
hmm
Was like really good for the
hmm
budget that they had for this movie.
because it
I
had to
should
have
have
been
looked it up.
small. It had to have been a small
I should have
budget.
looked it up, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Um, but the you see it in the poster here.
hmm
That looks really cool. The little spiders. Um,
The way they brought her drawings to life in some of the it was they did a really great job with it. I'll
they
just say
did.
that. So
Eh,
sorry, I don't mean to
No, no,
keep.
no, no. And then the main villain looked
Oh,
great.
So I will say this for the rating the movie is, the one thing I threw out there was kind of watch it how young the kids are watching it, because that went a little, I'll say a little darker than I was expecting at the end.
Yes, my son, he's 6.
Yeah.
He like kind of got up and went in the other room until
Oh,
not tomorrow,
I
and he
don't
came
blame him.
back. And it's funny because don't judge here. Parent of
No,
the year. I've I'll let him watch Paranormal Activity with me. Had no issues with that whatsoever.
but things hit differently. That's that's the funny thing with movies. You can be like, oh, this person will get more scared of this one than that one, but they might react differently to it. It's just how it plays out and how it hits
Yeah.
them at that particular moment, and not right or wrong, but it just things hit people differently. But I can't remember. Is this just PG?
Yeah, it's PG.
Yeah. So for a PG movie, and I'm not saying it's bad, but I think we're talking about the same thing towards the end
Mhm.
there. There was a part that came out that it went a little darker than I was expecting. And I was
Mhm.
like, I could see where some kids could get scared of that. It went dark for a bit.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. And I
Yeah.
have to tip my cap to
Yeah.
Angel
Yeah.
Studios
They
for
leaned into it.
allowing.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they didn't like. You
They
can't tell.
didn't cut the tail off of it. They just
No,
were
they
like,
didn't.
no, we're going to go. But
And I like that.
that's grief though, too. I mean,
You're right.
it doesn't hold punches. And something with her too. It's like what she was dealing with, and I think all of us have, oh gosh, all of us have had those things where how you see yourself
Yeah.
and how you value yourself. And I think every single person has moments where, you go probably more negative than positive. I mean, that's just like human nature where you're just like, anyway, that it was just like a visual I can't say it, but a visual cue of
Manifestation.
like, yes, sorry, I can't speak, but it was like a visual cue of what she was feeling, and but it fit, and you were, I don't know, it didn't feel out of place. That's where I'm just saying, like, I could see where younger kids could get scared because
Yeah.
it did have a darker image, but that's what she was feeling at that time, and I think that just
Yeah.
it was showing that.
And I'm gonna go back to her.
Yeah.
Her acting, you could like I felt the pain that she was feeling. She did
Oh, for
such a
real.
good job of portraying the grief, the anger. Like when she was doodling, she had to get what she was feeling out when she was doodling on her arms. It,
Yeah.
it almost resembled a cutter,
Oh,
at
absolutely.
times.
Absolutely.
That's
Yep.
where my mind went when I saw it. I said, okay,
Yep.
I get that. If you guys haven't seen Sketch, oh, I had to go out and buy this.
Oh,
This is in my
I bought it.
collection
I
now.
have it too.
Yeah,
I don't have it
this
right here,
is
but I bought it.
yeah,
It's worth, I love supporting, especially movies like this that are, are lower budget and don't have the big
hmm
tentpole release. If you don't go out to see it in the theater or buy it, when it comes out on physical, it might not be as many of those,
yeah,
that's you showing that you support it. And, this was one that, believe me, when I went into it, I had very low expectations, and
me too.
it blew it away. I
Yeah,
was wrong, and I
yeah,
love being wrong. Believe me, I
me
love
too.
being wrong. Um, but that
Again,
was, go ahead. Sorry.
no, 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 no. Go ahead, finish your thought.
I was just going to say, it was just, it blew me away. Very good. Like I said, low expectations. It was way better than I thought. And like I said, it went deeper than I thought
It
too.
did.
So, and
Even the
I'm not
dad.
afraid to say I teared up
Yeah, I did too.
during that movie too. Cause I
I'm a
think,
crier, so
oh, I am too, man.
yeah.
I don't care. I'll admit to that. It's not too hard for me, but there's things in that movie that everybody has dealt with at some situation in their life. And if you don't have any type of emotion for that, I don't know what to say, but
Sorry, my daughter texted me. I
oh,
just
you're
forgot.
good. You're good.
And then she's like, "What time do I set my alarm?" Uh,
Take care of the family, man.
okay, Um, the dad too. I started to say that, and
Yep.
it was he used his like not acknowledge his passing of his wife.
Yeah.
Just the no, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
No, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, no, no,
I'm
no. It
gonna
was just
say him and the son. So all three of them, him, son, daughter. I think all of us have been in situations like that. Like this, him and the son. It's kind of like it hurts so much. I don't really want to deal with it, and kind of like let's just be happy and like move past it. And the daughter was, I have this hurt in me, but I don't feel like I can express it because you just want to move past it. And then she goes to the drawing in the notebook as her release for that. And I think all of us, I'm not blaming one side or the other, but I think, or at least me, I've been both sides of that at some point in my life,
yeah,
where you just you don't want to deal with it. It's easier
yeah,
not to deal with it. And then sometimes then you have that built up and like, I got to have a release, but you don't have somebody to talk to about it. Not saying good or bad, but, or maybe you feel like you can't do that. But then she had that release with the notebook, to,
yeah,
uh, yeah,
yeah. Guys, go see this movie. See
timely.
this movie.
Yeah.
Rent it. It's on VOD. Buy it. I know people complain. I won't say. I also would call them normies. Normies complain. All they do is make remakes and sequels.
This is original. It's an
Listen, go
original,
support your originals.
small budget film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's originals made every comes out almost every week, but no one goes and sees them.
So
Outside of Nate. Nate sees everything.
yeah, I know he does. But I will say this is one that I've kind of gotten a good group. Sin's been jumping in the chat here, where we've been doing some of the. I don't have all the same ones they do, but the mystery movie nights.
Yeah,
Where anyway, this was one of them, and I'll admit, seeing the trailer, I didn't think it looked bad, but I don't know if I would have rushed out to the theater to see it. But it was one of the mystery movie nights. But I'm so glad it was.
oh, that's awesome.
I enjoyed it way more than I thought I was going to. So
IMDb gave this movie a 6.7.
that's solid. Yeah.
Uh, critic score. This is kind of surprising, especially being in
Angel.
Angel Studio, and I'm not blinking. I'm not blaming sides here, but most critics are anti-Angel, or left-leaning, and Angel is more right-leaning. And I'm surprised to see a 95% sitting there.
So I'll agree with that too, and not picking anything. But I've just seen some comments where if Angel's name is on there, it's they don't want to see it, and
Yeah,
or have a negative lean. And I honestly, if that's your worry, this one does not lean into that. And I'm not saying that's good or bad, but it does not lean into religion. So if that's your concern with it, it does
or
not
even
do that.
politics. It doesn't lean in
No, it
politics.
does
There's
not.
nothing.
This is humans. This is like a father, a son, and a daughter, the family
Yeah,
dealing with the loss of a mother. And that's not a spoiler. It's right off the bat, and it's how people deal with that grief differently.
yeah,
And it was very creative the way they brought it to life in the movie and how they had to fight against it and how they came together for it. So I thought it was, I thought it was really great. But so anyway, if Angel scares you away, don't be scared away from this
yeah.
one. Please
It's-
support it. It does
yeah.
not lean into that. If you,
Support your original movies.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
support original
So
movies. No
anyway,
matter who makes it.
I'll leave it alone. Yep.
I gave it a 79. Corey,
Oh
you gave it a
man, I'm
73.
low.
We're still kind of close. So the Faces for Radio score is a
76. That's
76.
respectable. Yep.
Yeah, that's a great score.
Yep.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, we got one left.
yeah, we got one left, but before we get there, let's.
And I'm not surprised. This was in my, like I said, there was the last, when you were asking me to guess the second place, it could have gone either way,
Yeah.
for me personally. So
Yeah. Nate says Rich's favorite has to be the kids movie. I told you he's gonna bust my balls. No doubt about it. LOL. Sketch, never heard of it. Tiana,
Oh, it's
look it
worth
up.
checking out, Tiana.
Yeah,
If
definitely
you
check it out.
can stream it or buy it or something,
Yeah,
it's worth checking out.
Sketch was pretty
Yeah,
good. I
I got
thought,
to
yeah,
hang out with
see,
Sin and talk about this one. So
that's
yeah,
awesome.
very good.
Got to head out. Thank you for being here. Thank
Yeah,
you
thanks, Sin.
for being. I appreciate you here. I know time is something you can't get back, but thank you for spending it with me
You
and
know?
Corey. Corey says, agree, Sin.
Yeah,
And
I had to put that in there. Sorry.
yeah, no, no, no. Um, so we have one movie left, and that is our number one movie of the night is The Lost Bus, which is available to stream on Apple TV. What do you
Th-
think of this movie?
this honestly surprised me. So this was one that was very briefly in my theater. So when I was
Mhm.
talking about the mystery movie nights, one night I went in, a guy I was talking to that worked at the theater was 100% this it was going to be this movie, but it ended up being the Dead of Winter. Um,
Almost rented that the other night.
oh, yep. So that it ended up being that one. So anyway, this was in the theater right about that time. Very short run. Yeah, just like you know how I am here. It's a small market, so
Hmm.
there's some types of movies that
It's
if
only
you're
playing for a
not
couple
out
days.
there, you got like 3 or 4 days,
Yeah, that's it.
and it's gonna be out. So I missed this one in the theater. So that being said, I like Matthew McConaughey, and I was interested about it, and I enjoyed it. It had me. When I'm gonna be honest with you, the night I started it up, I saw the runtime, and I was like,
Yeah.
"This looks long." Like over 2 hours, whatever. Even if it's 1 minute past two, I was like, "Oh gosh, over 2 hours." Uh, it had me hooked in though. I
Yeah.
stayed engaged with this one for sure.
I think Apple gave this theatrical run just for it could be qualified for Oscars, I think,
Yeah,
in
you
my
gotta.
opinion.
I think you gotta have like a week or something like
Mhm.
that.
And I think I could be stretching. I think there's something to be said about this movie that could be, they got 10 nominations. I'm not saying that, it's going to be one of the 10, but possibly. I think Matthew McConaughey does a phenomenal job in this. There's just something about him. I could watch him act um, all day long. I think he plays a great down and out guy.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
there's the scene that sticks out for me when he gets off work and his son is laying in bed
Mm.
and the son puts the headphones on and just he has this emotional outbreak or
Hmm.
outrage
Hmm.
towards his son. It's like oh, that felt raw, that felt real.
Oh
A
yeah,
parent
when he's walking down the
fucking up.
hallway and he just like has that break, like a I don't know what I'm gonna do at this point, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
And oh gosh, yeah, as a parent,
yeah,
you're just like, I feel you, man.
yeah.
Whether it's not saying I've had it as bad as you or not, but I think parents, you see that and you're just like,
Mhm. I get
when
it,
you
I
hear some
understand it.
comments, when it's just out of anger or whatever,
Hmm.
but you're running ragged, you're trying to do what you can to support the family. And there's sometimes you hear a comment like that and it cuts deep. And I'm not saying they really even mean it, but it's just, it's human nature. You lash out when you're angry and you might say something that's hurtful. And,
Hmm.
but man, when I heard that and I saw him in that hallway, I was like, um,
Yeah.
I feel you, buddy.
I wasn't sure if this was a real true story, so I had to
Yeah.
Google it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
pretty much is.
Yeah.
Um, Tip my hat to the real guy.
Yeah.
He was brave, taking those. What happens is this movie's about there's a Paradise, California. There's a big fire, as you see in the poster there, and these kids get stranded at a school, and he picks them up on his bus to take them to a safe place. They get trapped, and drama and fire and shit happens. Um, it's pretty intense at times.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think they did a great job with it, with the visuals and the sound. Uh, for
And my
as long as
speakers
the
were
movie,
going. Yeah,
what's that?
my speakers were going with the fire
Oh,
and
for
stuff.
sure.
Yeah,
For
it
sure.
was all over.
Yeah. And I think they did a great job with all of that to keep you hooked in to the movie. So the tension, I was into it. So
Yeah,
like I said,
yeah.
sometimes I see 2 hours plus and I start checking out, and then
A lot of
next
people
thing,
do that. I've noticed that. Like I've
yeah,
been talking, if the movie's over 2 hours, I'm not going to watch it.
I'll watch
But you're
it,
missing
but
out.
I get grumpy. Maybe that's old man grumpy here. Like 2 hours, come on, I gotta go to bed. What's another half hour?
Yeah,
Whatever. I'll agree. I'm weird about that sometimes, but I'll agree. I looked at that and I was like, over 2 hours. But I think I was more than halfway through and I had to like pause it for a second to do something else. It wasn't because I wanted to walk away from it. And I was
right.
like, oh man, this is keeping me in there. It kept me
Yeah.
moving along.
I think Matthew McConaughey's chemistry with the lead female in this, my mind just
America
went,
Ferrera.
America, yes,
Yep.
I thought was great. And
Yep.
I'm not a big fan of hers, but I thought
Oh,
she did really good in this.
I thought she did really good, but man, I'm going to admit right now, I was annoyed with her at the beginning
With the
of this movie.
hands and you talking about that part when they get to school?
Oh, when he's like, "We gotta go, we're gonna
Go.
die," and she was like, "Well, we don't want people to panic," and I'm like, "Lady,
Me
panic
too.
or die,"
Yeah.
like or whatever.
He's
But
looking at his watch. Let's go.
yeah, there was a couple moments where I was just like, but I think she had a really good character arc throughout
Yeah,
the
she
thing,
did. She
and
really did.
I really liked the two of them, how they came together and
Yeah.
brought those kids out of a horrible situation.
Yeah. And the only thing I wish, I don't know how real it was, but I thought those parents should be thanking that dude a little bit more than what they did.
What's that?
I, I thought the parents should have been thanking that guy
Oh
a
gosh.
little bit more.
Oh man. Yeah,
When he
yeah.
gets off that
Yeah.
bus and
No, I
like
didn't hear
no
you at
one
first,
says
but
anything,
oh yeah, I'd be like yeah.
I'd be
No,
like,
I agree
yeah,
completely. But man, isn't that okay? I'm not don't mean to be the pessimist, but isn't that real life though?
yeah,
Somebody
it
like
is.
he sacrificed going to try to protect his family to help other people's children.
Mhm.
And it's like oh thanks, and then like go off. Whether that happened in real life or not, who knows? But man, it didn't surprise me, but I agree with you. Like it's like, do you know what that person just went through
Yeah,
and what they were potentially giving up to get your kid in front of you again?
yeah.
So
I, that's
this
the only thing that bothered me
yeah.
really.
Yeah, I
It's like,
know. I
come
can
on, guys.
completely see that.
Okay, IMDb gave this a 6.9.
That's solid. Yeah.
That's not
That's solid.
bad.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes critic score was an 87%.
Oh, that's high.
Audience score, yeah, was
Both, but I'd say
94.
both are pretty high. If you get
And
above 80 on either one of those, I think is
yeah,
pretty solid. But
I give it a 91. Corey, you give
oh
it a
man, look at
72.
me.
There's a 20, almost a
I
20.
was being pissy again.
Yeah, it's a 2 hour runtime. That's what it is. It's a 2 hour runtime.
I was mad because it was so long.
Yeah.
Okay. That being said, I enjoyed the movie. So if that score don't make that think I hated it,
Yeah,
that thing hooked me in. I'll tell you what, it moved
it does.
faster. It did not feel the length that I saw
No, it
when I
didn't.
first brought it up, and I got the
Yeah.
oh my gosh over 2 hours. It did not, but you know what I mean. Like you have some of those movies where it did not feel that length.
Right.
I was hooked in for the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
So
So the Faces for Radio score with me being
except for me
91
drawing
and
down.
Corey fucking it all up was an 82. And that is our number one movie for this week's
And I can't argue
Faces
that
for Radio.
it's a good
Yeah,
one. You should
it,
watch
it
it if you
really is.
can. Yeah,
If you have Apple TV, it's on
go
there.
watch it.
Go watch it. If you don't have Apple TV, get it. It's like $7, $8 a month.
Oh, or
It's
see,
worth.
you might have a free trial. You never
Yeah,
know. Like
you
sometimes you
never
get
know.
a free 30-day trial or something.
Yeah,
It's definitely worth. If you don't want it, just set a reminder to cancel it. But
yeah.
get that free trial and check that out. It's definitely worth watching.
We're gonna hit the comments again real quick before we get out of here. Hello and thanks. No, thank you for being here. Um, Happy to see the 4 kilo method. Oh yeah, this is he got it ingrained in my brain. Um, I score everything I see. I can't help it. It's just I have a note on my phone, my note page. I score everything I watch. It's just how I do it, and then I put it in my letterbox, the score, so they're there now.
I'll say this: I don't score things a lot, but when I said I was going to jump on with you on this, and you sent me the categories, I had a flashback of like multiple. There was a few different times I jumped on with the two of you and did that, and it was like second nature. I was like, oh yeah, 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 like
Yeah,
like like sound design or like a
yeah.
subgenre, and where
Hmm.
where am I going to rank that? So I'll tell you what, I actually went back to Instagram and looked back at some old messages from old streams we did for By the
Oh,
Numbers.
yeah, that's
And it
awesome.
was kind of, I'll say that with YouTube and with some of this stuff, that's kind of the cool thing where we can maybe go back and
Hmm.
check some things out on a later
Like
date.
Faces for Radio on David's page, which he turned into the Faces for Radio
Yep.
page.
Yep.
Um, and I did have the login information for all that. And it was just hard for
Mm,
me to like I tried to continue. This is actually going to lead into kind of great segue here, a special announcement coming. Um, I tried to lean into like I think I can continue doing this on the Faces Radio page, trying to keep David's memory alive. But I didn't let myself process and heal.
mm, mm-hmm.
Like I mean, you'll never heal from the loss of a friend. You
Oh,
just move on.
right.
Um, and then I kind of like mentally collapsed,
Mm,
and I just can't do this. I stepped away um, for a while, and then funny enough, I'm at work. I'm listening to Alex and Nate's Action Movie Guy podcast. If you
yep.
guys haven't listened to that, that's some funny shit. They're
Check it out.
great on there. It's some good stuff.
Mm,
And I was listening to that, and then listening to an Instagram friend's podcast, the sister podcast. Two sisters, just funny, great chemistry. I love these two girls. They're funny as hell. Their podcast, and I was like, I got the itch. I didn't have it, and then
yeah.
I messaged Nate, and I was like, bro, I'm ready to come back on the podcast if you can still have me. I would love to come back. And of course, Nate he may be an asshole, but he really is a nice guy.
You know what? I think we're all assholes at times. like, or maybe I'm just speaking for myself. Okay, I'll
Oh,
just
I'm
say
an
this:
asshole.
I'm an asshole at times. I will own that completely. But we're also very compassionate and
Yeah.
great people at other times too. But anyway, sorry.
Nate's a complete stand-up guy.
Yeah, yeah.
He busts my
But
balls.
when you
I
got a
love him.
buddy that you connect with like that, who cares?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's cool to have that.
And I got the itch to come back. So I was like, okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna try to do this once a month.
Yep.
I forgot who was my first. I had a guest and come up. He was David's partner in Spirits and Spirits, but we had a
Oh, yeah,
miscommunication.
yep, yep,
John,
yep, yep.
um, we had a miscommunication. So I scrapped that show. Then Mr. Dick himself, Nate, I was like, Nate, you're my go-to guy. You're great. He
Mr.
was
Dick
the first guest.
himself.
He was the first guest of the new By the Numbers.
Yep.
Great. And then you were the second. And but there was something missing, like I wanted to have a partner again.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I reached out to a Faces for Radio supporter. He's been there early on, again, like Guy was, like Caveman. Big Rob. He is going, if you don't know Rob, this is Rob.
Oh, great guy.
Yes. He is going to be the new co-host
Nice.
for Faces for Radio.
Nice.
And we're going to launch in December. We're going to do it once a month because he has a busy schedule. And I want to keep it once a month so I can focus on my family
Oh,
and not be just
absolutely.
like bogged down with watching. I mean, I already watch a lot of movies,
Yeah.
but
You put him out, man.
um, but I don't want to feel obligated.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
don't want to be like, okay, I can't spend my time here with my kids
Yep.
and then try to watch.
Completely understand.
I don't want that.
Yep.
So we're gonna do it once a month, launching in December. Um, so I'm want to thank Rob. He had to work,
Um,
so he couldn't be here.
that's
But
okay.
he is going to be the new co-host of Faces for Radio.
I'm so
So
happy. Great guy. Two great guys hanging out
yeah,
there.
I am thankful for him.
Yeah, that's a great one. So
Um, before, is there anything else? Is there some stuff you want to bring it to attention on your channel or
no,
upcoming
man,
streams you're going to be part of?
no. I just want to keep it for this for right now. Not to be weird, but I just was so happy to come back and hang out with you.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
I'll
Thank
have
you.
stuff popping up. People can check it out if they want to. If not, that's okay. But want to hang out with you some more. So hopefully your channel, my channel, whatever. I want to get back into that. There's been some great people like you in
I appreciate it,
this
man. I really
whole
do.
YouTube crazy thing that I've gotten to meet. That it's all of a sudden it's kind of weird where you're like, oh yeah, I streamed with them. Oh wait a minute, that was a year ago. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy how time flies by. But love to hang out. So maybe you and Rob, I'll have the two of you on my channel sometime
Oh,
or
I would
something
love
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
I'd love
Yeah.
to hang out with you guys and talk. So focus on this right now. I'm super excited you're keeping it going.
Yeah.
Um,
I wanted to honor Dave in a way.
oh,
So I'm kind of
absolutely. He would be
rebranding,
so
a
excited.
little bit. Like I said, he was an early supporter. He was on a handful of times after Dave passed because I was just trying to keep my mind busy.
Yep.
And then just because you get lost in the movies, you
Yep.
know, that's what movies are for. We get lost, take us out of our real life, take us somewhere where we don't have to think. But for me, it wasn't
Absolutely.
healthy.
Yep.
But now I'm ready.
Yep.
I'm ready to do a little rebranding. I'm gonna go in.
I think he would be very excited for that, and he would not be more happier with the two people carrying
I,
that on.
I
And
think
I
you'd be
mean
very
that
happy with Rob.
sincerely. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so and also come in November, I have a new episode with Adam. We did our Kevin Smith show. I don't know if you're familiar with the Kevin Smith show I did. We broke
Hmm.
down in filmography order Kevin Smith's movies, and
Okay.
and it was called "We Aren't Even Supposed to Watch This Today." Um, so our
As
next
I see the
movie,
poster behind you too.
oh yeah, Clerks, yeah. uh, is next episode will be coming in November, trying to iron out the date, but that's the next thing coming
Yep.
for
Yep.
Faces for Radio is the movie Tusk. We'll be dissecting
I've
that.
never seen that. I need to watch that one sometime.
Oh, it's different. It's
I've heard
there's
that.
no in between. Either you hate this movie or you like this movie.
I've
There's no middle. Um,
I've heard that. That's a common theme I've heard about it, but I have not
yeah,
watched it yet. So
yeah. But that's it for me. Is
yeah.
it anything that you sure there's nothing you want to plug?
No,
Did you say
man.
you have
I
an
just
upcoming stream?
things will be popping up. You can check my stream
Okay.
out if you want to, but right
Let's
now
hit
I'm
this.
just digging. I'm digging hanging out with you again, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
This we
for
got
real. I just
so I
it's
like
been a
it.
good
Good
time.
news. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to hang out with them
Big
sometime.
rah.
I really haven't I've chatted with them on Instagram and things, but yeah, those are your two dudes. I'll have to,
Yeah, dude. I
if
have
they don't mind
nothing.
me, I'll have to hook up with
Oh
them
no, they won't.
sometime and
They
hang
they
out.
really are great dudes. Like
Yeah.
Alex, dude, he has this big personality that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Such a great guy. Nate, he's an asshole, but I love him. Um,
We all can be at certain
yeah,
times. Believe me, I can be.
yeah. Corey, yeah,
Believe it or
Corey,
not.
watch Tusk.
Yeah, there we go. I'll
Oh,
have to
no,
get Tuscan.
forget about Black Phone.
No, I got to watch that one. I've already gotten so much crap because I've put that off for like 4 months. I
Oh,
need
you
to
ever seen the
watch that
first
one.
Black Phone?
Nope, I haven't seen it. I own it
What?
and I haven't watched it, and I've gotten grief because I promised I was going to watch it like 4 months ago, and I still haven't. And yeah, people they remind me of my promise that I broke. So I got to get back to
Definitely
that.
watch that, man. Definitely watch it. So
Yeah,
good.
because I want to see the second one too. The
Oh,
trailer I
I like
saw
the
looked
second.
pretty freaking cool. So,
It doesn't live up to the first one. I love the first one.
okay. So
Love it, love
first
it, love it.
one is
Is
tops
a
for you.
yeah, tops.
Okay.
Second
Okay.
one almost hits that in a different kind of way.
But it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I
Okay.
really like the
Okay.
second one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. So it's still worth watching.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely
Okay.
worth watching.
But no, I have the first one on Blu-ray. I
So
just yeah, I get grief because I've been breaking promises of watching that one for a while. So yes, that will be very soon in the future. Definitely before I see the second one.
yeah. Well, let's get out of here
Yeah.
again. Thank you, Corey, for
Thank
taking
you
the
for
time out
having
of
me
your
on,
day.
man.
No, it's my pleasure, man. Thank you
No.
for being here. Thank you to everybody that was in the chat.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
appreciate you, man. I love you guys. Thank you for spending an hour and a half with these two
Yeah.
knuckleheads. Um, remember, Miss K, man, we're praying for
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
Our condolence.
Absolutely.
Guy, I hope you're up there with David,
Mhm.
telling jokes, just
Watching a good
enjoying,
movie. Yeah.
yeah, watching a good movie, man. Um, that's all I. Remember, be kind to one another.
Yeah.
Um, we're
We're
only
only
here for
here
a
for a
short
little
time.
bit of time. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
like be nice
Hug
to
your
each
loved
other.
ones because you
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Give a call to a friend or a family member you haven't talked to
yeah.
in a while. It's can mean the world to somebody.
Yeah. That's it, guys. God bless. Have a good night and watch some movies.
See y'all.